It's the last time I'll ever see this thing go. I miss it already. Love it. I love it. Hello, I miss it. So this is Toby's first time ever in snow. It's bloody cold too. Just come up to Toby, where are we? We're at Mount Donna Buang. Buang? Buang? I don't know how you say it. There's a big tower. How's that? We're going up, are we? Go up. Lots of stairs. So up the fire tower now, aren't we? It's up the fire tower. It's very cold. Someone loves the snow apparently. Here's your buddy.
No.
Want to go down?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go down. So it turns out I failed to heed my own advice and come prepared for things. So I wasn't exactly expecting this much snow up here. I was thinking there might be a little bit on the side of the road, just something Toby's gonna have a look at. And I've got a jacket for him, some pants. He's warm enough there, but I totally forgot about gloves. Like, did not even think gloves would be a thing. I don't know what, I didn't even bring them for myself. And you know, his hands went pink, like red and pink and everything pretty quick, and he started saying his hands were hurting. We're only out there for like 5 minutes tops. Enough to walk to the fire tower, go up it and come straight back down. And we're back in. I made him put his hands in his pockets for a bit and everything else, so I was already conscious of it. But yeah, no, so we're back in the car with the heater blaring, sitting in the car park, waiting for him to just warm up just a bit. I'm probably not going to take him back out there because, yeah, no, it's a dumb dad moment. So anyway, sorry buddy. Your hands okay? Your hands are okay now? Okay, no, his hands are okay now. Heater's blaring at 31 degrees. It's warm in here, it's nice. But yeah, no, that was my bad. Just did not think on that one. Right, so that was a bit of a clusterfuck of a day. Anyway, we got there finally. Actually at home now, just driven home. Mr. Tobes is nice and warm again. You warm, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, face?
No more.
Ah, always leaves me hanging, this kid. You gonna throw rocks instead? Not at the car, it's not ours anymore. Alright, so as the thumbnail would have said, yes, I've sold the 200. I don't know whether I'm happy about this or I'm gonna cry actually. This is it's a big thing for me. I didn't think I'd ever sell this thing. So I'm not actually sure why I am, to be honest with you. Yeah, anyway. So, before it sells though, I wanted to run through a couple of things on the car that I've done to it that I've never actually mentioned or talked about. I always meant to, I just never really got around to it. Some things I like, some things I hate. But just wanted to do a quick what I'm doing with that before it goes, and then I can explain why it's going and potentially what's coming and maybe. What's up? No, we can't go inside. We've got it emptied out, remember? So the first one's actually going to be the MSA towing mirrors. I've had these for a little while now, but I've never actually spoken about them on camera. These ones are obviously the ones that pull out that way and then they roll over. Initially I hated them. Didn't like them at all. Actually, the driver's one was a little bit faulty. Something turned out that was actually my wiring drama, not nothing to do with the mirrors. So I wanted to give it a little bit more time before talking about it as such. Get later, buddy. And they whistled a bit. They were sort of howling about that 90 to 100 k an hour. That sort of that something to them, which is actually quite annoying. I thought, because you can have an infill piece for in here, for like if you're permanently having them out for, say you're on the road full time, so that sort of looks better and it stops that sort of howling sound of wind going over there. But it stopped. I don't know whether I'm just driving different directions or whether maybe I was hearing something different on the day when I was doing it, but it's since stopped and it doesn't make any noise now. They don't vibrate, they're good to adjust. I actually use them when I'm towing the jet ski because these things are so wide. Jet ski's tiny. Pull these out, you can see where the jet ski is, you can back it nicely and you don't lose it all the time, and generally by the time you see it in the mirror it's already almost half jackknife, so these are really good even for all you Ranger drivers. Sorry guys, sorry. Oh, really? He's a happy kid. Alright, do you want to go up? Up, alright. Oh no. Oh, up. Right, so what goes with the car? Are you going with the car? Yeah, are you going with the car as well? Absolutely everything goes with the car. Toes, mate, your elbow's in the shot here. Yeah, whatever, you can still see me. So everything goes with the car. So I'm selling the bush barriers with it. I'm selling the selling the fridge goes with the car. The spare set of tyres goes with the car. Obviously. Obviously, there's a lot of accessories with this one. I actually made a list and that's how the ad came about, so I went through it all. There's a lot of accessories that go on this car, plus a lot of other things that aren't bolted onto it full time. Only things I'm keeping are going to be the awning, the Howling Moon swing arm. That's it. That is literally the only thing I'm keeping off of this car that's bolted onto it. That's the only one I'm unbolting to keep with me. Obviously the new one's already got his own awning anyway, but I'd already planned on keeping the awning because it's a good awning, I like it. Not to say that won't be upgraded down the track because I've got my eye on something different, but I have to see how that all pans out for me. Yeah, it's a lot for me to take that it's going actually. So it was only up for about 48 hours before this particular person got on to me and said, yep, cool, I want it. Alright, I came out the next day, drove down from Shepparton to come look at it. So it was three and a bit hour drive for him to get it. No, but you can't get up there. No, not ours anymore, you can't climb all over it. Not ours. He was keen as, he just wants to send it through an RACV check, which is happening on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. And it'll pass that easy as. I'm not worried about any roadworthy issues or anything else. So it's RACV on Tuesday, serviced on Wednesday because it was already booked in for a service, and I think it's the right thing to do to hand over a car ready to go with nothing that needs doing. Thursday it goes in for a roadworthy, and then Friday it's getting detailed, and potentially either Friday night or Saturday it's going to its new owner. So I've got a week left with it. That's why I wanted to go to the snow. There's a little bit of snow. It's only an hour away from home. Just wanted to do a bit of a trip away. Last hurrah for the car. see what happens in that sense. But, yeah. I'm gonna miss this thing so much. I'm jumping. Alright, so the new one is on order. It's due around November-ish and it's currently June. So I'm going to be without a car for a while. Rest assured though, I do have a whole bunch of other content already ready to go. So I've actually got some camping trips already lined up in someone else's car that I'm going in. So I'm still going away, doing a snow camp with this one and some other kids as well. So we're going to do a dedicated kids snow trip on how to do that and what you need and everything else. And that's going to be pretty difficult for me considering I won't have a car. So, and I'm just going to prove it can be done. Hopefully it doesn't get hypothermia. And hopefully this time I remember to bring some bloody mitts for him. So I've actually, since then, I've actually had some given to me by a friend. I told them about it and they said, oh here, I've got some, have them. So I've got some now. So I don't quite feel quite so bad. Really? So the new car, as I said, November. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but what I will do, if this video, so on this video here, I get 1,000 thumbs up and 1,000 comments, which isn't really that hard for one of my videos. Like it's slightly above average for what I'd normally get. I'd normally get maybe about 700-800 and about 600-700 comments. That's sort of the average for most of my videos. So 1,000 thumbs up and 1,000 comments. I don't care if you comment a couple times or if you can only do one thumbs up. I'll release early what the car is, and I don't know if it's going to stir the pot or whether you guys will be happy or sad. I reckon there'll be a couple of you that are super happy, a couple of you that are super sad. A couple of you would be going, nah, fully expected that, nah, 100%, yeah, that's just you knew that was coming. Other views, I really hope you don't unsubscribe because of the car choice. I'll say this. So I've purposely moved away from talking about the car as being the channel. So I've tried to say, doesn't matter what I drive, whether it be a 200 or a 300 or a 62 or a Ram or a bloody Jimny that most of you think I seem to be getting. I've moved away from trying to make the content about the car and more moving it towards content on what we're doing. So Tobes and I, and how to do stuff. So camping with kids and caravan and sort of driving tracks and trying to make it more about the actual content rather than just a specific model of car. So if I go for say a 300 or if I go for a 62 or if I go for an F250, it's still not going to be purely about the car. I'm not going to turn it into this whole, like Dash and I did when we first started our channels, we made it into a battle series between 62s and 200s. That's not going to happen again. There was a bit of backlash from that from a certain community and I didn't like it. Dash didn't like it, so we decided that being about the car wasn't the way specifically that I wanted the channel to be going. I wanted it to be more about adventure and content for what I'm doing and what Tobes is doing. So that's what we're going to make, and that's what I've been trying to make for a while. As much as the car is part of the content, it's not the entire channel. So if I get a car that you don't like, don't unsubscribe. You know, reasons. But yeah, that's part of the reason behind. No, it's nothing to do with the reason behind what I'm buying, but that's something I just wanted to say for now, because obviously there's some of you guys get a little bit vigorous about what I'm driving and how I drive it and everything else, which is fine. I love the passion, but just remember, it's still my YouTube channel, and it's about what me and Tobes are doing, not a bit of metal. So I did actually want to say a big, massive thank you to all the sponsors. So a lot of the sponsors are already back on board for the new build. So a couple of people know what I'm getting. And they're already back on board. Oh, the lighting is here is horrible. Wait. Alright, much better. When you've got studio lighting, why don't you use it? Jesus Christ. So dying. So a lot of the sponsors already know what I'm getting, and I've obviously reached out to them and asked if they want to be on board for the next build and what we're doing. No, it's not game changing. No, it's not this fantastic, oh my god, it's just from frothing over life and what all these other wanker YouTubers out there say. I'm a little bit harsh on people, I know, but It's where you guys like me, because, you know, I don't mince my words. Just say it the way I say it. Pretty much everyone so far is back on board. There's a couple I just haven't heard from yet, but I'm fairly sure a lot of the guys are going to jump back on board, and with some good products, stuff that I've supported for a long time, and I still support them. I'm not going to chop and change just because it's a new car. I believed in the product before, and I still believe in the product now. So obviously, everyone's back on board for there. So everyone back here, who I already support and already think, obviously they're still going to be part of the channel, and they're still awesome people, awesome content, awesome creators. I like it. It's good. It's what I hate these YouTubers that just go out and just go try and get free stuff. Doesn't matter if they like the product or not, they'll just go get it because it's free. How about you do some research, find out what's good, and ask for that, and then stick with it because it's good. You know, maybe. So unfortunately the fridge actually goes with the car. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, whatever. In the new build I don't want such a big fridge, so there's no point in keeping it. So it was all sort of built into the price of the car overall. So some of these stickers that are on the fridge, sorry, they're gonna go. Still got the sticker wall happening though. This is partly why I started doing it here, because this is slightly more permanent. So if you've got stickers and stuff you want to get on here, send them out. Got them here. I've still got a couple left over that I've been sent that I haven't put up yet. Altitude 4x4. I know, it's there. There you go, personal shout out. I just haven't put it up yet. I never actually realised how much stuff I had in the back of the 200. There's a fair bit of weight in there overall. I've I've chucked it all on the ground here. Those draw bags hold a lot of stuff overall. Like, obviously this is all just random stuff that was in my glove box. So what I had in there, I had old tyre deflator thing. There you go, so I can test cables apparently. You know, during COVID you need capsules. This, I'll have to tell you the story of this one day. This has been around, like literally around the world with me. I've played hacky sack at 20,000 feet, whatever a plane flies at. From here to London, me and a bunch of other kids playing hacky sack in the middle of the aisle with this particular. I've had this since I was like 10. And it's always in my car, always. Random stuff, there's some hose fittings apparently. Yeah, I don't know what they're for. Old Storm tire deflates, whole bunch of random stuff really, and that's sort of what was everything that was in the glove box. Obviously just random stubby holders, community chip, not random, but this rock. So, Hosey, if you're watching this, you know this. So, on a central trip, Hosey went around and grabbed a whole bunch of random stuff for people on the trip. This was his gift to me, so he gave me a rock from the centre of Australia, and same thing, I always keep it with me because I thought it was just a nice gesture of what it is. It looks and sounds stupid, but it was a nice gesture and I liked it. Another Autofix, OBD2 Autofix scan gauge. Just, yeah, a bunch of random spare SD cards, yeah, all sorts of stuff. Obviously, everyone has to have a toaster with some timbering. Apparently, that ran to the cover buddy. All the camping stuff. So everything else was in bags. So chopping boards. That was just some bits and bobs in there. Oh, I can see some stickers. Didn't even know I had any stickers left. Oh, look at that. Alright, I've got to open this. These Calmat bag too. Pretty good. What's this? Oh, snapped. There you go, I've got a spare sticker. Oh, maybe that's why I haven't used it, because it's all crinkled. Yeah, sorry. I should probably reorder them. I had snow gloves. Oh no, I didn't have these because I took these out already. I emptied the car out before I went away. Alright, yeah, so then obviously cutlery roll, tyre, repair kit. And that's all my teas, coffees and sugars and all that sort of stuff. So many bags of bloody nappy wipes in there. Always carry an Olight torch. I just like the brand, they're pretty good. My Hella floodlight one. That's probably one of my favourite lights of all time for around a camp. What's in that one? So first aid kit, extra lights, stubby holders, rubbish bags, some straps, the jet boil and stuff goes in there. This one's all tools and a snake bite kit. That probably should be in there actually. Extra bits and bobs, speakers. That's all the kitchen stuff. I just threw some random stuff in there, but basically cloths and cups and mugs and all the other stuff you need for cooking. And then the induction and the frying pan over there. And then I think that one over there is sand pegs and ropes and just normal pegs as well. I think that's pretty much what I had in the back of the 200 permanently. Like, that wasn't even packed for a trip, that was just stuff that was in there all the time. That stuff never came out. That's a lot of stuff just to have randomly sitting in there. Just look at it, just look at it. Every time I look at it like that, I just start to regret it already. God, what am I doing? Seriously? Right, so the day has finally come. I may cry, probably not, maybe, I don't know. But the car is actually going to its new owner today, so 5 years I've had this car, taking me amazing places. Oh, I'm getting all teary. No, not. Taking me some amazing places, and I'm sure it's going to take the new owner some just as amazing places. So the new owner is actually right here as well. So his name's Owen. How you going, buddy?
Hello.
So he's bought the 200 from me. You guys are actually going to travel where?
We are.
Where
Yes.
are you going?
Heading from Vic to the Flinders Ranges,
Oh, wow, that'd be nice.
across to Cooper Pedy, up the centre, Darwin, the Gulf. Hopefully we'll do the Cape as well.
It's like a full lap with some zigzags.
Yeah, it's, depending on the weather.
Well, it's going to be cold no matter what, because what is it now? It's almost July, so it's cold.
It is.
It's cold.
It is in a rooftop tent.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, these guys are crazy. They sold their house and they're living in a bloody rooftop tent on a Ranger. Where's the jet ski? So, but obviously they bought the big girl. It's looking pretty Mickey Mouse. They had it fully detailed inside and out. It's probably the best I've seen it since I actually bought the car, to be honest with you. It got all the bush barriers, all the stickers are still on the car. It's basically the same way that I run the car, which is amazing. So if you see this thing out there, don't forget to give him a big wave and a toot. Say hi, because it's still going to be in full dress rehearsal. I'm actually going to miss this car, dead set. All right, let's see it go. All right, so now is officially the actual time. It's the last time I'll ever see this thing go. I miss it already.